Welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about a Tudor quartz, but before I get into that, I also want to remind you the Chanel chain giveaway is still on. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers and Diamonds and Beyond USA reaches 1,000 followers, I'm going to give this out randomly to one of you, so please subscribe. YouTube tells me only about 17% of you are subscribed out there. Follow the steps in the description for a chance to win this Chanel chain. Before getting into the watch, just a quick wristwatch check. This is the Presidential 78. This one came out, so it's only one quick set, but man, is it beautiful with that champagne dial. Amazing watch to wear. No wonder why it's a lot of people's grails. This is just absolutely a fantastic watch. But now let's head to the Tudor Monarch. So this is polar opposites. This watch is like, one of the most expensive in the Rolex collection. And this brand, Tudor, was created by Rolex, by Hans Wilsdorf, the creator of Rolex, for a more affordable alternative to Rolex for high performance movements, but just not the cost. And this brand was created in 1946, right after World War II. And so he just wanted to create a brand that has high quality, but just not for that price. So you're missing a few things with Tudor. But this Tudor is special because this line, I should say, started in 1990 through 1999. So it ran for 9 years. And Rolex wasn't boasting about Tudor at the time when this was made. It wasn't like a big thing. It wasn't a huge market anyway. And these were kind of sold quietly under the radar, not too much. But then, of course, nowadays we see Tudor have its own in-house movement. We have the Black Bay line. We have lots of things that are recognizable. But to a lot of people, they would think either this is a fake Tudor or they just never heard of it, because very few people have heard of this type of Tudor. We see, relevance towards the Rolex brand throughout the watch. First of all, you would need a Rolex case back opener for the back there. You would need a lot of the materials were built, you can tell, with Rolex in mind, because they use the same type of equipment. But that case back is the most relevant because that's how you would do it. This is a very extremely thin watch. I don't know. There we go, if you could tell. And it's mine's 14 millimeters compared to an automatic watch because this is quartz. I also want to mention quickly the movement. So it is a quartz movement, but man, is it beautiful. Of course they keep it, a sealed case back, but they don't have to. They really do keep it spectacular. It's jeweled. It is just decorated very nicely by Tudor. It's a modified ETA movement. So it's very, it's ETA, but it's also, Tudor. So it's fun to look at. Now I measure the case diameter around 35 millimeters, which is very, traditional in the watches. And now it's big and bold, but I think it's going to go back towards this era. About very slim diameter there. It fits very nicely under a cuff. It's not a very thick case, and the lug to lug is very small, with the Jubilee being very silky. This is like a Tudor Jubilee, very nice. As you can see, they are screwed links, and there is adjustable on the clasp there, so micro adjust. Taking off my day right there, it fits really comfortable on the wrist, and it's not as huge and sizable as some of the other models are, I should say, with the Tudor collection. You are getting quartz accuracy, you're getting a date window. Of course, there's no Cyclops because it's it's not the Rolex, it's a Tudor, but now there's the nice shield. Now the crown is signed and everything Tudor. If you could see there, it's really, really nice. Fits great on the wrist. I like putting this watch on because you can leave this for weeks or months, even a year. You can leave this up to a year and you could still be ticking perfect time. The date does have to be changed though, and it does have quick set. So it's a screw down crown, 100 meters of water resistant. Also has quick set, so hacking and quick set, which we hope we get in this watch. Especially because it is a quartz model. But anyway, it's from the 90s, so it should have both of these. Very nice, very smooth. Everything is great on this watch. and very simplistic. The bezel is a very weird bezel because you don't see it with Tudor or Rolex a lot. It is a coin etched bezel. I like the look. You know, some people, this won't be their taste, 35 millimeters, but this is a very tasteful watch. This is classy with that Sunburst silver dial. There are two versions of this watch I've seen. There's the ones with these are indexes going all the way around. Then there's another version, I believe, with actual Arabic numbers. So 1, 2, 3. Well, not 3 because there's a date window, but going all the way around. So I believe there's two different ones. Also from this era in Tudor, there's some chronograph options and other ones. But I like keeping it simplistic, drilled lug holes, as you can see. Just a nice overall piece. Great history on the watch itself, and a very fun story. So when somebody looks down at your Tudor, oh, why is it ticking? You can tell the whole story because very few people know about this side of Tudor. Most people think of the later iterations like the black bays and all that. So also I want to say it says Tudor. It's not a Rolex bracelet or anything, but it's just a fun watch. So I want to thank you all for watching. Please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also follow that stuff in the description for that giveaway. There's 4 quick steps. You got to email me, follow Diamonds and Beyond USA, and subscribe, and one of you can win that Chanel chain. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.